It's 420 Team Loud TV. It's your girl Candy. Stay tuned.
Um, I want to talk about Charlemagne, the lesser charge. I play it to a lesser charge. And DJ Envy. One thing about Charlemagne the God, he's now on a video saying, I like Trump or I miss Trump. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ain't this the guy who berated Miss Angela Stanton? Ain't this the guy that made a black woman look stupid for even saying they like Trump? That was like the running joke. Oh, you like Trump. And now you're going to go on a show and say, where's Trump? Without saying I was wrong, without saying I'm sorry, Miss Angela Stanton, without saying I made a mistake, without saying we were wrong. It's just, where's Trump? Really? Boy, these men, some of these guys start to act like, where's the so-called accountability for the people who say one thing and back one thing so strongly, and then when it don't work out in their favor, it's now you want Trump? So for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, hold on. Let me go play the audio. This is from Brandon Tatum. It is your right to support who you want, Trump or not. Get well, forget them. Yes. No, this is not about my support of Trump or anybody's support of Trump. What I'm saying is most of Black Americans demonize folks who they even thought was a Trump supporter. Most Black Americans demonize people who said one policy that Trump knew about or Trump had, because he's just a racist. And for him to come out and say, I miss Trump, that's kind of weird. Like, are they going to cancel Charlemagne now? Because everybody else who liked Trump either got canceled, got fired from a job, was told they was racist, was told they liked their white massa. But Charlemagne the God interviewed Angela Stanton in an aggressive manner with two other people, and they were very aggressive. But when Charlemagne got a hold of Joe Biden, he was told, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. Yeah, I did that interview with Mo Spears. I'm sorry that I was sniffling and snotting. Johnny Lee, what's up? B Club as a whole. What's that? Holland Biscuit. Holland Biscuit. Hey, I ain't bring your ass up. I know that dude right there personally. Johnny Lee, that's my dog. Johnny Lee. Why, Johnny Tyler, madcap. Johnny Lee, you were talking that shit about Trump and loving who is it? Unwind Tasha Care. I'm here, baby. If that's the real Tasha K, salute to you. Glad you didn't fall for the clickbait. If that's the real you, I doubt it. The real Tasha K ain't up in here. I'm just a bus. Everybody got paid. Fuck it. For Moxie, I'm stopping everything. Salute to you. For Moxie, and that's like paying for the CD. Shit, everybody got paid. I got to play that shit now. Hold on, let me play it. Everybody got paid. And Gilbert, don't act like you ain't been texting me today now. You've been texting all morning. I done showed, nigga, you've been texting. So hit the link. I sent you the link. Stop playing. Shout out to Mo Spears. Let's hear this. Everybody got paid. Thank you, Gilbert. Nigga talking about he light years ahead of me and all this other monkey shit. You light years ahead of me because you got a boss. Nigga, shut up. Hold on now. Pause. All right. Moxie, shout out to you, bro. These guys, hey, look, I saw so many things. I'm watching Straight Talk TV. Shout out to you, bro. Man, these got dang on trolls. He been to jail. Hold on, he been to jail. He went to jail for DUI. He went to jail for this. I told you I went to jail. I sat there and told all you clowns I went to jail. I went to jail in Valdosta. Motherfucker told me to get on the curb, shut up. And I told you I'm a grown ass man. Fuck you. I'm not shutting up. I went to jail. I went to jail for a fake DUI. And anybody who go to jail for a DUI in the state of Georgia, call William Bubba Head. He wrote the book on the DUI. He wrote the book on DUI and how to proceed in a DUI traffic stop. And what was found out in a DUI traffic stop, you arrested one bus, and I got over, I don't want to say the wrong number, but there was hundreds of men and women because of my case. They got their conviction overturned because the machine that they bring to the police station, it should be calibrated by a trained technician. And it wasn't calibrated by a trained technician. It was calibrated by the country sheriff in the town. So all of my charges that I've ever been charged with have been dropped. So I thought it was innocent until proven guilty. I never thought in America that just because you got charged with something, that means you're guilty. The only charge that I took was a NOLO to a Farvar charge, and I didn't even know what the fuck that was until a dude punched me in the back of the head in the club, and we went to work. Me and my boy, I went to work, and then my boy went to work, and they said we jumped him, so they called that Farvar or some shit like that, and so we got charged for that. Gilbert, I saw you in the back room. Don't run, come back, sir. But I got a charge for that, and my lawyer said, look, because you're a celebrity, just let it ride, because the guy don't want to press no charges. He understand he hit you first, and that's that. So that's why I say I ain't no goddamn celebrity, because I know celebrity treatment is different than a regular man. And I feel like I'm a regular man. If you hit me, I will hit you back. And that don't have shit to do with a celebrity. That has something to do with being a man. Well, my boy Gravity Takeout. My boy Gravity Takeout got a video of Charlemagne, the lesser charge, and DJ Envy. And they're talking about an erection. They're talking about men giving a massage and getting an erection. And I said, what the when I saw the title, I was like, I don't even know if I want to look at this shit. I don't even know if I want to give Gravity a like on this motherfucking shit. But I end up going to the actual video, and I said, damn. And the fact that he's riding to school with his daughters and things like that, and I've experienced that as well. It's almost hard to put the radio on and have your daughters in the car, even your sons. But sons, sometimes we have a double standard. We let them hear a little bit different. But with your daughters, it's especially hard to have them hearing certain things, and to have two grown men, married men, that they put in front of us and pretend like these guys are what we should look up to. These are big, rich, successful, married men. Let's emphasize married men, because they always talk about don't bash another man. This is a married man. And I'm not coming at them for being perfect or nothing like that, but I don't understand the behaviors of a married man in this way. So let's talk about it. Gravity Takeout, salute to you, brother. Salute to Mo Spears, and I appreciate the interview. Gilbert, salute to you too. Thanks for coming on, not being a weak weasel. And I'm glad we was able to show these people that it really ain't that serious.
Above them, want them to say, especially in today's time where everything is so gender-based, everything is so predicated on making a person believe that this is normalized or this is, this is the way things should be, so on and so forth. So when you see these two grown men, this is two married men. I say that all the time, and I love to highlight that, because at the end of the day, when you're a married man, when you're a heterosexual man, you should carry yourself as such, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you're a married man, heterosexual married man, you should carry yourself as such. You should carry yourself as a representation of who a man should be, and the representation of your family. But not only that, your partner, your wife, the person that decided to jump the broom, which you decided to take those vows and those, for better, for worse, sickness and poor, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? your wife should always be able to look at you and see a masculine representation of what she wanted as a husband, in my opinion, right? Nevertheless, Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, they take the Freaky Friday and they talk about a masculine black man massaging them and getting them an erection. DJ Envy married, Charlamagne the God married. These brothers take the Breakfast Club and they was talking about getting a massage. And DJ Envy, I'm guessing, got a massage from a he got a massage from a big black man with dreads or whatever, and he was scared he was gonna get an erection. Now, what man would worry or be fearful of getting an erection from another man? I don't understand the direction of the conversation. Actually, once I heard a little part, I said, man, I'm changing this. I went to Steve Harvey. I wanted to hear something slow. You know, one thing I know about these dudes, they are so predicated on trying to always, every chance they get, flirt with each other. You know, they call each other kinky, and they, you know, bring out molds of butts and massage this and finger. I mean, these dudes do this on a regular basis. And so, you know, as I'm riding, you know, I whip my phone out, you know, because I'm like, man, this can't be real. So I whip my phone out. Listen to this. I just record on my phone. And then I got done recording, change the station. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing that I want my kids, my daughter, my son to be hearing on a ride to school in the mornings. Now, I'm just talking to the Breakfast Club, to these major medias. At some point, I feel as though some of this stuff should not be allowed on air. It's no way, you know, on YouTube, etc. You can't even talk about C19. They'll strike your page, they'll do it all. But these guys can go to a #1 syndicated morning show and all they talk about is flirting and weird and black men. How can you talk about a black man as a man giving you a massage and giving you an erection? And that is what you playing on the radio for our kids to listen to it on the ride to school in the morning. I'm not the only father that's taking my child to school that, you know, cut the radio on. You know, many people cut the radio on as they ride to school. Why is our children hearing that on the ride to school?
I don't know why I wake up in the morning and I'm erect. Freaky Friday was ending when you get happy because the big man was working on his left. So what side are you on, Shauna? Whose side are you on? I think you need to answer Shauna's question. I think that was a very valid question she asked, and you need to stop trying to deflect and answer her question. No. Did you get a record that big black man was on that back? Did you get a record that big black man was on that back? Did you get a record that big black man was on that back?
Again, you hear that.
So this is what we want our children hearing going to school. Did you get a wreck when that big black man was on your back? Now, Charlamagne the God, you came out and said something earlier that you was on Brandon Tatum's show. Well, Brandon Tatum, shout out to Brandon Tatum. He put you on his show when you talked about you missed Trump, which is weird. And then the very next day you come out talking about, do you like that big black man on your back? Did you get a wreck from that? You know what? I'm just going to play the video. This one, I'm going to stay away from this one. I'm just going to let y'all hear. I ain't even going to give my opinion on this one.
That's two heterosexual married men, supposedly, right? Under what circumstance should this be the reason or this be the formula for our children to ride to school? Under what circumstances should this be accepted in today's time of media? You know what I'm saying? There's so many other things you could talk about. There's so many things going on out here in this world. I'm sure they could have looked through their catalog or looked through their, you know, do their research on something that's going on really in the world that's pertaining to families that really need justice, some families that really need a voice behind their message. You know, it's so many foundations they could have spoke about out here. There's so much, you know, somewhere in the world, you know, a baby got killed. You know, I'm sure it's a black brother somewhere in America that lost his life. Those are the things that we should be speaking about if you have that large platform. Raising awareness as to, you know, these are the things we need to stop in our community. Could you imagine having that #1 syndicated radio show? All you talked about was the uplifting of the black, the uplifting of our people. Talking about things in our communities, the conditions in which where guys are poverty-stricken areas can use some some guidance, can use some resources, can use some information. Bring guys on your platform, and it's y'all platform. But I'm just saying, could you imagine if they brought people onto their platform that gave people resources? Life is about resources. Life is about, paying it forward. That's why I always say each one teach one, right? Because I feel as though if we have each other, we can grow together. As long as we divide, they can conquer, the old divide and conquer system, right? So when you see these grown men on the radio station, as married men, I will say again, these men are talking about getting a massage from another man and getting an erection. A big black man. You gotta highlight a big. You tell them about that big black man giving you an erection. What? His talking point was guys in sports can't really talk about it because they get massages from men all the time when they're going through injury. Charlamagne, let me talk to you, bro. You're not ass naked in sports getting a massage from a man. That ain't what you're doing. If you got an injury, they're trained to stretch out certain joints certain ways to try to, keep the body loose or keep the body, keep the body able to withstand the physical side of the sport that you're playing. You're not getting ass naked and getting an erection from somebody in sports that's giving you a massage. That don't happen. You know what I'm saying? That don't happen, but that's the narrative you try to spin to make it normal. Any person, I challenge you, look on the sideline, any person that's playing sports, that man is not going to get ass naked to get no massage or to get stretched or to get none of that. Y'all are talking about a big black man giving you a massage and giving you an erection, and y'all smiling, giggling, cackling about that. And that's what our children is listening to go to school no more. You know what's funny about that? I always find it odd that you can't cuss on a radio station. You can't go to the Breakfast Club and cuss. If you have gum in your mouth, Angela Yee make you take the gum out your mouth. If you say a cuss word, they'll tell you can't say this on the radio. But you can talk about two black men getting an erection or a man getting an erection from another black man giving you a massage. Why is that acceptable? But a person can't even cuss on a radio station. I think what you're saying is worse. These are the things that they want you to feel as though that is normality. He wanted you to feel like it's so normal that this is what dudes are getting in sports, Nah, that's what somebody on the radio or that's what somebody that wanted to call should have stopped him and said, okay, brother, whether you play sports at the bottom level or the highest level, I'm sure you've seen guys getting massages. And he said this over and over again. So that was his talking point to try to make this normal. But I'm sure you've seen many guys getting massages. You have never seen a man on the sideline getting a massage by another man. Or getting stretched by another man and getting an erection. I'm sure you've never seen that. I've never seen that. So what is Charlamagne talking about? Right? These are the things we need to highlight. And for as long as I keep on hearing it on that radio station, I'm going to forever speak about it because I feel as though this today was a highlight point for me because I am a father taking my daughter to school. I'm not the only father taking my daughter to school. I'm not the only, parent. I'm sure it's mothers, grandfathers, grandmothers, aunties, uncles taking their children to school. They cut the radio on. Why are they hearing about these two men, married men, heterosexual men, talking about getting a massage from a big black man and getting an erection? Why is that even a talking point? This is not porn, bro. This is a radio station. Kids should be listening to this for influence. Getting their spirits up, listening to some music they may know, some of their favorite artists. In the process of going to school, they shouldn't be hearing two grown men talking about a massage, a big black man, an erection as a man. I have a daughter. My daughter's 11 years old. I'm sure some daughters younger than him. I'm sure some sons younger than him. That's not nothing that a child should be hearing on the way to the radio station, and I stand on that. You get what I'm saying? So you two men, and I know my voice, I got a little voice. I don't mean nothing to those major umbrellas and what they got. As long as I have this platform, and I appreciate this audience that we have together collectively. For as long as we have this platform, I will forever speak for those young children that have to listen to that clown conversation from two grown men, married men, on the way to school. Each one teach one. As long as we have each other, we continue to grow together. Y'all comment below and let me know what y'all think about DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God talking about a massage from a black man and getting a. Y'all heard the rest. Each one teach one, love and respect.
Man, salute to Gravity Takeout.
It's been another episode of 420 Team Loud TV. It's your girl Candy. Thanks for tuning in.